Hello there! Today I'm going to react to a video that was highly recommended under so many videos, so I feel like I must react to it. This is by Geography Now, Prefectures of Japan. I'm gonna put in the description, no, not in the description, as the first comment, my older video where I reacted to the Geography Now Japan episode. I mean, I've done it like 3 or 4 years ago. So I don't really even remember, so we can watch it together. And yeah, without any further ado, let's learn about the prefectures of this beautiful country. Let's go.
Buddy. So, as you know, we're working on the scripts for the next episode.
What happened here?
Which means
what happened here? It's okay, it happens to me too.
It's going to be a filler week. And usually we do administrative division videos. I asked you guys on Patreon what country you guys would like me to do. I gave you a list of options. And the slight majority of you guys voted for Japan. Oh, and before we jump into it, you're probably wondering, Barbs, you wear glasses? Actually, I really don't. But these are Sykes' blue light glasses. If you're like me and you're constantly staring at a monitor screen for hours and hours on end, because you have to make videos like this, Sykes' glasses helps you out. They take away the eye strain from staring at a monitor by blocking out all the blue light. And if you want to get Sykes' glasses, right now they have a special going on. If you use the code Geography Now, you can buy one and get one free. So get one for yourself and get one for another.
Okay, mine already works like that, so I don't need
person. Thank you guys for sponsoring this video. I'm going to leave these on for the rest of the video. Oh, and also feel free to get a Geography Now t-shirt at geographynow.com. You can also get a Geography Now gym sack or a Geography Now mug as well. Lots of cool stuff. So, first thing you got to know about Japan is that it is made up of 4 main islands. Hokkaido in the north, Honshu, Kyushu, and Shikoku. And then you got the outlier Ryukyu Island chain.
But I knew only Hokkaido and mainland.
But basically, what
is the name of the mainland? Oh, Honshu. I had no idea it was called Honshu. Just knew about Hokkaido for the Sapporo beer.
Kyushu, and Shikoku. And then you got the outlier Ryukyu island chain, but basically 4 big main islands. And within these islands, there are 8 regions. And within these 8 regions, you have 47 prefectures. We're gonna divide these prefectures by the regions that they're from, instead of going alphabetically, because then we would like hop all over the map and that wouldn't make sense. We're gonna start from north and go south. So here we go. The northernmost region, Hokkaido. Hokkaido's unique because the entire island is within itself a region and a prefecture. Capital is Sapporo, which is also where the beer comes from. It's kind of like the
that's what I know
of Japan. They have the native indigenous Ainu people. They have their own language and customs and traditions. Lots of beautiful nature. And Hokkaido is also kind of the place where they have that Kuril Island dispute with Russia. You could literally see Russia from Hokkaido, or at least what Russia claims. Alrighty, cool. Moving on. The Tohoku region, Aomori. Aomori actually has a tunnel that goes from Honshu Island to Hokkaido. Aomori is known for being the largest apple producer in Japan. Let's see. Historically, they're known for breeding the best horses for samurai, and now they breed the best horses for horse meat. They have a
Bazashi. Wait.
Known for breeding the best horses for samurai, and now they breed the
Bazashi. Is that why Bayashi always? Oh wait. Oh, sorry. I just realized. Okay, I should do it like that. That's better. Or I'm covering everything, all the pictures. Yeah, I mean, I'm thinking about Bayashi and I see Bazashi, and he always cooks this type of meat.
The best horses for horse meat. They have a crap ton of festivals, but the biggest one probably being the Nebuta Festival. It's like Japanese Mardi Gras. Wow. They have a really thick accent called Tsugaru. And they have Hirosaki, one of the 12 original castles left of Japan. Iwate. This has the lowest population density in all of Japan. They are known for having good cold noodles. They are known for, controversial, being kind of like the more whaling and dolphin hunting prefecture of Japan. Sansa Odori is the largest Daiko drum festival found here. Minamoto Yoshitsune, the guy who fought his brother, I don't know, something about history. That guy is really famous for this place. Miyagi.
That is so
a lot of us, when we hear that, we think Mr. Miyagi.
Yeah.
From These people are really famous of their one-eyed samurai guy. What's his name? Date Masamune. He was one of the most powerful lords in the Edo period. They have one of the most beautiful coastline viewpoints in all of Japan. They have the Okama crater, which means the cooking bowl. Their culinary specialty is kyutan, which is beef tongue. And
even in my city in Italy, the beef tongue is the delicacy, but I don't really like it.
Here you can also find the Miyagi Fox Village. Akita, known for the famous dog that's from here. I think Vladimir Putin has one. There are 3 prefectures that Japan claims has the most beautiful women, and this is one of them. This place gets the least sun out of any prefecture in Japan, and they have the fastest aging population. It's known for Namehage, which is kind of like Japanese Halloween. They wear masks and they scare kids. Known for having really good beef and cherries. This place is kind of like the champion area of shogi, the game. They actually make the pieces over here. They also have the interesting Kasedori festival, in which people dress up in...
Bro, there's so much diversity within Japan. Oh my god, look at that. That's crazy. I've never even heard of any of this stuff so far. Wow. I mean, this channel is gonna be about Asia, so definitely I want to make more videos about Japan. There's so much to learn from. So yeah, if you have any suggestion, let me know.
These straw costumes symbolizing good luck and good harvest, and what else? Fire prevention. I mean, those costumes are very flammable, but I guess. Fukushima. This is the region that had, the whole nuclear power plant destroyed in 2011 during the tsunami. A lot of this prefecture is actually off limits now because of the radiation, but there's also a lot of other cool things around this area as well. They're famous for having really good white peaches, and they have the Soma no Maoi festival, which is like a horseback riding thing where they shoot arrows. It's really cool. Going a little more south, region number 3, Kanto. Prefecture number 1, Ibaraki. They
Kanto is the Pokemon region, guys.
have the largest Buddha statue in all of Japan.
Wow.
They're known for having a really good university, Tsukuba, which has a great science program. This is also known as the home of Aikido, the martial arts. The company Hitachi is from here.
Aikido.
They're known for having really good natto beans. It's like originated from here. Tochigi. The first Tokugawa ever in Japan is buried here in the city of Nikko. Nikko is the hotspot of Tochigi. It has a bunch of like shrines and statues. It has the longest tree-lined avenue in the world. Nikko National Park is a World Heritage Site. They have the Oze Nature Preserve.
Wait.
In the world. Nikko National...
Wow, oh my god. Is that a volcano? So beautiful. Oh my god.
National Park is a World Heritage Site. They have the Oze Nature Preserve. It's like a huge wetland area.
Wow.
Gunma is like the silk prefecture. They make the best silk in Japan. Tomioka Silk Mill is actually a World Heritage Site. And the Usui Ra Silk Manufacturing Cooperative produces about 70% of Japan's silk. You want silk? You come here. Also, fun fact, the Subaru car factory is also here as well. You'll find a lot of those Takasaki Daruma dolls. They have Japan's largest golden statue. Saitama. The Japanese people kind of joke around and they call it Dasaitama.
Saitama.
Means lame.
Heard so many times about Saitama. What is that known for?
Anyway, they love bonsais here. They have like a bonsai museum and a bonsai village. Kawagoe, or Little Edo, is one of the coolest sites that gets the most tourists. It's famous for the Urawa Reds, one of Japan's top soccer teams.
I think that's where, what is his name? Iniesta plays, right, in Saitama. Is that why it's known for? That's why I know it. I don't know.
And a notable resident, Grape-kun, the penguin. Love that little guy. He just like waddles around in the streets and nobody cares. He's like, I'm a penguin. What are you gonna do about it? Moving on, Chiba. Chiba's a really fun prefecture because they have so many things going on. They got like all these cool beaches that people love surfing at. Disneyland, Japan, and people who fly international to Japan always end up in Narita Airport, which is actually in Chiba. It's not even in Tokyo. They make the most soy sauce out of all Japan. They have the Kawasaki Steel Factory. Chiba also makes those...
Kikkoman is the one that we got here in Italy too, the soy sauce.
Really large futomake sushi rolls. Tokyo! I don't really have to say too much. You guys know a lot about this place already. It is the largest city on Earth. You got so many places. The Tokyo Sky Tree, the Meiji Shrine, Shinjuku Crossing. Wow. It has the most elite universities in all of Japan, obviously.
Yeah, I love to go there.
Half of everything is like operated by robots. So many weird themed restaurants. Sumo championships are held here. Long story short, Tokyo is the factory that keeps Japan running. Tokyo runs the show. Kanagawa. Kanagawa is like Tokyo's little sister. You've probably at some point seen this woodblock print. This is Kanagawa, the Great Wave of Kanagawa. This place has a lot of history. What was it? Kamakura was like the first capital governed by a samurai. It's got cities like Yokohama and Kawasaki. The first Japanese Zen Buddhist temple was made here. Cool. They have Cosmo World. They have active steaming sulfur vents at Owakudani. And they love eating shirasu, which are basically baby sardines with rice. Alright, and moving on to the next region. Chubu. First prefecture, Niigata. This is the second region voted to have the most beautiful women. This place is known for having the highest quality rice and sake. And Kakue Tanaka, one of the best prime ministers, is from here. A lot of movies and films are made here because, the scenery is just so like serene and perfect. Sao Island is famous for having a...
I think I've never watched a Japanese movie in my entire life. I don't know. I don't think I even remember. Most of the cartoons, they come from there. Yeah, and I like to watch them, especially the anime with the Japanese... I mean, I think lots of people like to watch them, the original. Because the Japanese are so passionate when they make those those anime, there was like when you listen to it in your native language, they're just like you have to try, come on, yeah, and then they're like okay, continue.
Gold mine and a prison colony during Shogun years. Toyama. The thing most Japanese people know about this place, it's like the pharmacist of Japan. Lots of natural medicines are grown here. They produce a lot of the ingredients that go into the traditional medicine. About a third of the prefecture is a national park as well. It is the only place that has a glacier in East Asia outside of Russia. And yeah, otherwise, the only other thing that I got is that they are very good with electronics and they like squid. Whoop-de-doo. Ishikawa. This is kind of like the classy woman prefecture of Japan. These people like their high quality products. Kanazawa lacquerware is some of the most prized lacquerware in all of Japan. They're famous for making gold leaf as well. No theater performances originated in this prefecture. The traditional tea ceremony actually also originated in this prefecture as well. They have the Abare festival, which is known as like the most fierce festival in all of Japan. Yeah. Fukui. Everyone knows this is the dinosaur prefecture. They have the largest dinosaur bone digging site. There's like dinosaur mascots everywhere.
So much
they produce 90% of...
I'm curious. I don't have my phone with me. How big is Japan actually? I mean, seems like you can just grab your car or a high-speed train and then you are in a different country, in a different world, I would say. How is that even possible? That's so diverse.
Of Japanese glass, and they are a huge hub for paper making as well. They have those 5 lakes where each one has like a different quality, like one's salt, one's fresh, one's brackish. And they have Maruoka Castle, one of the 12 original castles of Japan. Yamanashi, the first Fuji twin. Mount Fuji is split between 2 prefectures. They even have a theme park named after Fuji, Fuji-Q. This is the top producer of grapes, peaches, and plums, and wine in Japan as well. It's kind of like the wine country. And 40% of all mineral water is bottled here in this prefecture as well. And there's also kind of where that, suicide forest is, where Logan Paul made that video. But yeah, Nagano, the winter wonderland. This place is famous.
I was mistaken. I think I watched the last year or a couple of years ago. There was this movie from Japan. Yeah, that girl went to a forest to find her missing friend, and then she died too, something like that. I don't actually recall it, but it was like an horror.
Having hosted the Winter Olympics in 1998. The Japanese Alps are here. Suwa Geyser is one of the highest shooting geysers in the world. I think, 40 to 50 meters? Yeah. They have the Onbashira Festival, which is only held once every 7 years. It's a huge deal. And you've seen those pictures of the monkeys, in the hot springs. That's here in Nagano as well.
Cute.
They have Matsumoto Castle, which is again one of the 12 original castles of Japan. And finally, because of the, rough mountainous terrain, they are famous for having some of the best drift drivers in all of Japan. Gifu. This is kind of like the fairy tale prefecture, because they have all those like really cool thatched roof houses and traditional villages. They preserve these villages very well. What are they called?
Bro, that is so cool. Looks like the S'mores village. That is so cool.
Chirakawago, the Gaso Zukuri style houses. And they're also famous for having the cormorant fishing, kind of like in China, where they use the birds to catch the fish in the river. Very nice, cozy, serene prefecture. Gifu is a gift to the world. Shizuoka, the other Fuji twin.
I wouldn't be surprised if Gifu was the transliteration of English, since Japanese people have many transliterations.
They're also kind of known for being like the motor prefecture, because you can find Yamaha, Honda, and Suzuki here. They also have the Fuji International Speedway. Yeah, they're big into cars. The hell was that? That was like big into cars. Bruh, I am not. And Bandai, remember that? Remember the 90s?
Yes!
They are known for having the best green tea
God.
in all of Japan. Matcha, oh man, I love matcha. Oh my gosh. Art and I go out to get matcha ice cream all the time. And also,
what is that?
A steam engine here. Woohoo! Woo-hoo! Dude, I'm having more fun with these videos every time, I swear. Woo-hoo! Aichi! First of all, this is an interesting one, because it's like one that works hard and plays hard. It's very industrial. Like, they have the Toyota factory, but they also have like Legoland.
Wow.
A ton of festivals. They have that hill that turns pink in the summertime.
So beautiful.
Inuyama, again, one of the 12 original castles of Japan. They're known for having really good chicken and pork cutlets called misokatsu and hitsumabushi eels. Okay. Hey, I like eels on my sushi. That and scallops. Oh, have you guys ever had really like seared scallops? We're going off off topic. All right, moving on to the next region, the Kinki region.
Kinki.
First prefecture, Mie. This is the Ninja Prefecture. This is where ninjas basically came from and trained or originated. You can even like walk the streets in a ninja costume. It's totally normal. They're also known for having the Grand Ise Shrine, the whole...
How long would you say it takes to visit all these places in Japan? Because, bro, you have the experience of your life. Oh my god, there's so much to do. You don't ever need even to leave at the island or whatever. Oh my god.
Holiest shrine in all of Shintoism. It's also famous for being the place that invented cultured pearls. They're also known for having the famous Ama diver ladies. Jeju Island in South Korea actually has that too. It's really interesting. There's a lot of stories of like female divers. And their culinary specialty is Matsuzaka beef and Ise lobster. Can't go wrong with lobster. Ooh, oh man, this video is making me hungry. Dang. You guys want to get some sushi with me after this? Shiga. This prefecture has the largest lake in all of Japan, Lake Biwa, which takes up like a quarter of their entire like area. This place is also where the Goshu Ondo dance was created. It has Hikone Castle, again, one of the original 12 castles of Japan.
It looks so different, those castles.
What are they called? Shigaraki Takui, or the raccoon dog. You know those, you've seen them all over the place. It was in the Super Mario video game, the number 3, I think. Yeah, where he can turn into a statue. That thing is from here. Lots of companies and factories are from here. That means this prefecture has the largest proportion of manufacturing production out of any prefecture in Japan at over 34%. They probably get their power from that lake. You know, it gives them strength to make things. Kyoto, the Golden Age prefecture. Kyoto was one of the imperial capitals, formerly known as Yamashiro. It dates back all the way to the 6th century. The Kabuki theater style also originated in Kyoto as well. They have the best geishas in all of Japan, supposedly, I guess. They have a lot of temples and castles. And Nintendo is based here as well. Osaka, the second largest city in Japan if you don't include the general Tokyo metropolitan area with the surrounding prefectures. Osaka is known for 2 things: food and comedy. It is said that some of the best and funniest people from Japan come from Osaka, and they have great food.
I want to check out some Japanese comedy, definitely. If there's some good videos with English subtitles, let me know.
Everybody knows they have their own style of okonomiyaki. They're also known for being some of the nicest people, but they also have a lot of ties to the Yakuza. Hyogo. This is kind of like the Seattle or Washington State of Japan. They're huge on like lumber and IT. They have one of the world's fastest supercomputers. Culinary-wise, they are known for Kobe beef. Yes, in the city of Kobe. Some of the highest quality beef in Japan. And they have Himeji, again, one of the original 12 castles of Japan. The most well-preserved and visited castle in Japan as well. It's the most famous one. Nara. This is the history prefecture of Japan. It was actually the capital before Kyoto. And it has more UNESCO heritage sites than any prefecture in all of Japan. Todaji Temple, the largest Buddhist complex with the largest bronze statue of Buddha. They're known for having a lot of deer just like roaming around everywhere. And they're really huge into calligraphy. In fact, Nara is even known for having those massive Nara brushes that are like as big as a person.
Oh my god!
I don't know how they do it.
That's crazy.
Kudos to them for doing it.
I just write my own characters in my phone.
Wakayama. The Buddhist prefecture. Mount Koya is the headquarters of the Shingon sect of Japanese Buddhism, and it is home to the first Japanese-style Buddhist temple. Every year there's a pilgrimage that goes to Mount Koya. So yeah, Buddhism is a big deal out here. Otherwise, they're known for also just having really good weather. They produce a lot of oranges, and 70% of Japan's ume, or their Japanese plum. And they have the largest waterfall in Japan as well, Nachi Falls. Wakayama.
Wow.
Wakayama.
Bro, that's like a place out of a postcard. Look at that. That's crazy.
Largest waterfall in Japan as well, Nachi Falls. Wakayama. You gotta walk Yaman all the way to the Buddhist pilgrimage site. Moving on. Next region, Chugoku. First prefecture, Tottori. The one thing everyone knows about this place, they have the largest sand dunes in all of Japan. And they take their sand very seriously. They have like a sand...
And they have many Saiyans living there.
Museum and sculptures, and they have like a sand festival. Sand. It is the least populous prefecture with only about 600,000 people. What else? They're known for having pink curry called Oenokian. Shimane. Very obscure girl. It is actually the second least populous prefecture. Not a lot of people know much about this place other than that it has the Izumo Taisha Shrine and the Matsue Castle, again, one of the original 12 castles of Japan. They're also known for having some of the best pottery in Japan, though, following the Fujina Yaki style. They have very famous Izumo Soba, which has duck in it. But their signature dish is Taimeshi.
That's great.
Okayama. If there's one thing every Japanese person knows about this place, it is the legend of Momotaro. Basically, it's the story about a boy that was born out of a peach, and he grows up to fight demons with his 3 sidekicks, a dog, a pheasant, and a monkey. That's my kind of story.
Cool.
I love that. They have the Hadaka Matsuri, or the Naked Man Festival, and they have the Bichu Matsuyama Castle. Again, one of the original 12 castles of Japan. Hiroshima. Everyone knows this is the place where the atomic bomb was dropped during World War II. They have a lot of memorials to it. And the people here are known for being kind of like really hot-tempered. There's a lot of motorcycle gangs apparently from here as well. They have that really famous Itsukushima Tori. And you've seen it probably in so many postcards or whatever. Mazda, the company, is from here as well. Oh, and they're very famous for their style of okonomiyaki. And they say a lot of people in the Yakuza, you know, kind of speak with a Hiroshima accent. Yamaguchi! This place had a huge historical role as, the Chosu domain helped overthrow the shogun during the Meiji restoration period. This place is also kind of famous for being the place where, you know, fugu, that, you know, puffer fish. A lot of people train here to learn how to properly cut the fugu fish so that when you eat it, you don't die because a lot of it is poisonous. It also has the highest concentration of caves and karst formations. It also has the largest cave in Japan. Region number 7, Shikoku. Nobody pays attention to Shikoku, but there's a lot of cool things. First prefecture, Tokushima. They have that really cool Awadori festival. Lots of crazy things going on. They have the Naruto Kaikyo Canal. That's some of the roughest currents in all of Japan. Lots of farmland. It's very rural. This is probably the least known prefecture, I think. Yeah. But yeah, Awadori is probably the biggest thing they got going on. Sorry. If you got anything else, let me know. Kagawa, the smallest prefecture in land area. They are known for making some of the best udon in all of Japan. And their udon has chicken thigh on it. Oh, the best part of the chicken. Known as Honetsukidori. I love udon. I love carbs. I don't care. People say don't eat carbs. No, not me. I'm Carby Barbie. I eat that down. This was the first place in all of Japan to cultivate olives. They have the Seto Ohashi Bridge, which connects to Honshu. They have Marugame, one of the 12.
Wow, that's crazy, that bridge. That must bring...
They have the Seto...
Bro, that must be some kind of a huge experience, right? Oh my god. What the hell? That's an incredible bridge.
Ohashi Bridge, which connects to Honshu. They have Marugame, one of the 12 original castles again. Ehime. This guy is small, but they have 2 of the original 12 castles of Japan. Uwajima and Matsuyama. And yeah, it's known for just having one of the best bicycling routes in all of Japan. Like the...
Bro, that's crazy. I mean, playing Pokemon, I'm basically like traveling through Japan. Look at that. That looks so much like the bike lane in the Pokemon games. What the hell?
The area is just perfect. The path is nice and smooth.
I mean, it's from Japan, so it makes sense.
It's a chill, calm place, I would say. Kochi, again, has one of the 12 original castles in it. Man, Shikoku, you are killing it with these castles. They have the Shimanto River, which is pretty much the only main large river in Japan that does not have a dam on it. They have Sakamoto Ryoma, the legendary samurai who led a revolution. He's so popular, they put his face on cappuccinos. They love skipjack tuna and skipjack tuna fishing. Their mascot is even Katsuo Ningen, a walking dead fish. And finally, region number 8, Kyushu, prefecture number 1, Fukuoka, the last and final prefecture known for having the most beautiful women in Japan. This is basically the richest and most economically successful part of Kyushu Island. They are known for having the best tonkatsu ramen. If you want a good kimono, it is said you come to this prefecture. They make a lot of great kimonos out here. Like the silk is made in the other place, but the kimonos are made here. Saga. They are known for having the most mochi produced here. They have a lot of cool shrines. Mochi. The most famous one probably being the Yutoku Inari Shrine. They have the International Balloon Festival here, which looks really cool. They have the Garalympics, which is the mud flat Olympics.
Oh, I don't like that.
Inari Tonten Festival, and it's kind of like a battle that takes place between 2 shrines. And Yoshinogari Park has some of the oldest settlements in Japan, very well preserved. Nagasaki. This is the other place that was bombed in World War II. Basically, Nagasaki was like the place in Japan that opened up to the outside world. It was the first place where Europeans arrived, the Portuguese, they started trading. It also has the highest concentration of Christians in Japan. And they're also known for that Gukanjima Battleship Island. Looks pretty cool. Kumamoto. Everyone knows this place from their mascot, the bear. thing everywhere. Everybody, it's popular all over Japan. Kumamoto, everybody knows. Let's see what else I got. I got the Black Castle, the gardens at Suizenji Jujin, and apparently I was told they make really good fried chicken here. Oita, probably the most famous hot spring prefecture. They rank #1 in Japan.
Bro, look at the color. How is this real?
Output, and #2 in the world after Yellowstone Park in the USA. Yeah, a lot of geothermal activity. The most famous one, and maybe the most famous in all of Japan, the Beppu Hot Springs. It is also said that shiitake mushrooms originated here, and today they are the #1 producer of shiitake.
They look like chestnuts more than mushrooms.
Okay. And also, they're known for suffering from bad typhoons. Sometimes you just get pummeled by nature. Miyazaki. No, Hayao Miyazaki is not from here. This is where Japan like really starts to get a little tropical and like, you know, humid and temperate. This is like where palm trees start growing in Japan. Like that's how south you go. Otherwise, yeah, Miyazaki has really good beaches. You know, you can go surfing. It's a great surf spot. Cool shrines.
Indoor beach.
There's that really big 37-meter tall peace tower thing. It's like their most iconic landmark. They have that really cool looking Takachiho Gorge. You can take a boat and go through it. Kagoshima. This is the last part of the mainland before you get the Ryukyu Island chain. They have some of the most famous active volcanoes in Sakurajima, and they have one of the weirdest dialects in all of Japan. Sometimes it's completely unintelligible. And some people in the islands offshore, they even have like what is considered their own languages. It's also home to Tanegashima, Japan's spaceport and launch pad where they shoot rockets into space. And finally, Okinawa. You've probably all heard of this one, and it's basically the Hawaii of Japan. Okinawan people actually have their own language and traditions and customs that are completely different from the mainland. This is where karate originated. This is also where one of the most famous American army bases is stationed, hence where karate was introduced to the US. It was brought from Okinawa. They have a lot of unique food and vegetables and fruits that are only grown here and not on the mainland. Lots of beautiful white sand beaches and resorts. And Okinawan people are known for having the longest life expectancy in all of Japan. They just have a really healthy diet. So there you go. In a very condensed format, that's the 47 prefectures of Japan. There's a lot of stuff I missed out on, a lot of stuff I could have mentioned, but you know, it's kind of hard to make a video when you have to do 47 of anything. But yeah, if any of you guys have been to any of these prefectures, feel free to let me know. Write in the comments, what was your experience like? What did you like the most about these prefectures? What are some things I missed out on that I could have mentioned? But yeah, the land of the rising sun. And yeah, that's the end of this video. So, woohoo! Hope you have a good one. Thank you. Stay cool. Stay tuned.
It was really beautiful. It was really cool, this video. So yeah, definitely if you want me to check out more videos about Japan, let me know down below in the comments section. What else should we dive deeper into? Because it was really cool. So diverse, so many beautiful landmarks, so many beautiful traditions. Wow, it was really cool. And there were many beautiful natural places as well. So maybe next I'm gonna check out, if there's a video of Ryan Shirley. I mean, that guy has traveled pretty much everywhere in the world, so he made a video of the top 10 places in China. Maybe he has made one in Japan as well. Or I would just find another one, because bro, that was unbelievable. So thank you so much for your recommendation. And yeah, don't forget to subscribe. We're on our way to 500 subscribers. That's crazy. So yeah, stay tuned. I'll see you very soon. Ciao, ciao.